Mark. Everybody please stand and say the pledge. Please. Yes, sir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bow our heads, please. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, for blessings, Lord, of many. Father, just go with us now, to go to the commissioner committee, Lord, just give us open minds. Let's see what's best for the county. Father God, just give our country, give our county, give our state, Heavenly Father, give our city. Father, just go with us now, give the people of Washington County. Go with us, lead us, guide us, in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Sir, had a chance to review the minutes of the claims.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Any changes?
Nope.
Motion to approve.
Rick's made a motion.
Second.
Todd second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Rick?
Thank you.
Sir.
I'm going to do my best to explain this. It's kind of unexplainable because I don't like it. It doesn't make sense. If you'll remember back, probably been 2 years ago, we had to add some emergency vehicle load rating signs. And there was a lot of questions, a lot of confusion. We added roughly 20 of those in the county. NDOT has changed its standard, and we now have to add, per the bridge inspection, 132 more of those. And the ones that we put up, those 20, they got to come back out. They're not good enough. We now have to have advanced warning signs for the bridges. Some of those at the nearest intersection, some of those are like 4 miles away. If you look at the first one, I'll try to explain it as an example. It's Spangler Hill. Right now, Spangler Hill just has a regular old 13-ton weight limit sign on each side. Spangler Hill, the bridge on Spangler Hill, will now have 10 signs. It will have the weight limit sign, the emergency weight limit sign on each end of the bridge. And then the nearest intersection in each direction will have a weight limit sign, an emergency vehicle weight limit sign, and the distance to the bridge. So like at White River Road, there will be a sign there. There will be 3 signs there, probably on the same post. At Henry Brown Road, there will be 3 signs there, hopefully on the same post if we can. But you figure that up. I've done an appropriation for $15,000 because we don't know what the signs are going to cost yet, but it's going to be a lot. Some of them are as big as 4 by 4.
How much?
4 feet by 4 feet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The emergency vehicle signs, they have single axle, tandem, I mean, it's a big sign.
But the state's paying for these.
No, sir.
Oh.
And what if you don't do it?
Well, that's pretty good in state funding and all that. We're not in compliance.
That's all.
Yeah, they got you. 'Cause last time when we put up those 20, I didn't agree with that 20, so I put it off as long as I could, as long as I could. You keep getting notifications and notifications. We finally put them up.
But they do send somebody out to inspect.
Yeah. Yeah. When we do our 4-year bridge inspection, the bridge inspection guy, he is in charge of reporting back to the state and taking pictures, and we have to put these little yellow and black markers at each end of it.
Right.
He has to send pictures of those. And once I get these signs ordered, I have to take a picture of the invoice and send it to the state as proof. But they've given us until August 31st to have them all up. I mean, I probably won't have them ordered by August 31st, to be honest. So the deadline's laughable. And the way it takes, how long it takes to get anything right now, I don't know when we'll get them, but we are gonna have to order them apparently. And other counties are not very happy about it either. I've talked to the bridge inspection guy about other counties contacting the Association of Indiana Counties, like appealing this, if there's anything we can do. I haven't heard back yet, but there's things on here that don't even make sense. Like, say you've got a bridge that has no weight rating. You can take anything you want over that bridge. Now, that bridge has to have an emergency vehicle low grade sign, and 3 miles back in the intersection, another advanced warning sign for a bridge. You can take anything you want across. I don't know why they need to be warned. They don't have to worry about it.
What do they mean by, when you put these up a couple of years ago, maybe I'd ask you this, what do they mean by emergency vehicle?
Ambulance, fire truck, just the things that pop in your head. And before, it didn't really make sense, but some of the signs were for single axles, some of them were for tandems. And now I guess they're trying to make everything match. So these are all larger signs that has the weight rating for the singles, tandems, and gross. Like, doesn't matter how many combination axles.
Why don't they just do like they used to do in the old days and give you the gross maximum?
That is, we still put up the commercial weight rating, which in my mind is like a pound of feathers and a pound of lead. The bridge can hold what the bridge can hold. Doesn't matter if it's got flashing lights or not, but that's not how NDOT thinks about it. I just want you to know, when you start seeing all these signs popping up, that's what's going on. That's not my idea, because it's terrible.
I don't know what my two friends here think, but, I wouldn't order these signs just yet. I think we ought to contact the Association of Counties because.
Yeah, there has to be other pushback from other counties.
I can't say what I think, but
I understand. I feel the same thing.
And like the intersection, 4 miles is a pretty good distance. And I understand the theory, well, you want to let the truck know about the weight rating before he gets there, but a lot of these are just for emergency vehicles. And in my mind, if there's a fire over there and the sign says you can't go across the bridge, you're not gonna let the house burn, you're gonna drive across the bridge. I don't know. This is where the city folk are invading the country folk, and I think we got more sense than they do.
I guess that'd be my argument. I mean, once the state sticking their nose into the county's businesses.
Yeah, this is something you'd see like on I-65 or something. This
Yeah.
10 weight limit signs per bridge. And that's crazy. I mean, you're gonna have 3 signs in your yard for a bridge that's a mile away.
Oh.
Right. Well, like I say, there's gonna be a lot of them tore down, run over, shot. It'll cost $15,000, my estimate, just to get them up the first time.
You talk about the waste.
Yeah. And that's, may not be the best description of it, but that's the best I can do. I'm still scratching my head trying to figure it out. And the ones where the bridges that don't have any weight rating, that's just ignorance. You can take anything you want across that bridge, but now I gotta put up, like that one, since it doesn't have a commercial sign, you still have to put up a 6 sign for something you can take anything over that you want. That's all I got, just something to think about.
Good.
And we're mowing and paving.
Is the board's over going now?
It's finally warmed up where the Johnson grass is popping up everywhere. We're spraying as quick as we can.
I just asked, I didn't.
We finished up Garrison Hollow yesterday paving, and we started on Blue River Church Road this morning. Got roughly 8 miles done so far, I'd say, close.
Any changes in the price of blacktop?
Now, we'll be locked in for a few weeks, but if it does anything, I'm sure we can go up.
I think what, crude went to 115?
Yeah, we got a load of fuel ordered, should be delivered today. just something to keep in the back of your mind. Used to, when we ordered a tanker load of fuel, it was about 16,000. Now that same load of fuel is about 40,000. That adds up pretty quick.
Because
And that lasts, when we're paving, that lasts about a month. When we're not paving, it usually lasts closer to 2.
And the new trucks are still at Indy.
Yeah.
Thought you got one the other day, or was gonna come the other day,
Supposed to be there one there Tuesday,
last Tuesday,
not this Tuesday, but
today?
yeah, don't put any money on that.
Okay. Safe bet, right?
Yeah, and like, we had our little schedule when the trucks were going to the shop, so I asked him, you know, when he said he could bring me the truck Tuesday, I said, well, when the other one's going to the shop, well, I'll have to check and get back with you, so that little schedule we got is nothing.
Okay.
There's not much update on trucks.
$25,000 difference in the fuel, load of fuel.
Yeah.
And the state wants to mandate we spend another 20,000 on signs.
Believe me.
I'm done.
Appreciate it. Come on.
Justin?
Tyra?
We have a few ARP requests that they, task force have passed on to you guys. Do you want me to go through them one by one, or do you want me to go all?
You just might mention them real quick and then we'll,
I didn't know if you wanted to approve them one at a time, or.
I will approve all
We have Awareness Washington County, 11,000, Campbellsburg Park and Rec, 10,000, Martinsburg Lions Club, 8,200, Campbellsburg Festival, 3,419, Washington County Tourism, 10,000, and we have the Highway Fuel Tank, 440,000.
Need a motion?
of them. So move.
Todd made a motion,
Second.
Rick second, all in favor, say aye.
Alright,
Aye.
Okay. Zach, do you have any updates on the insurance or anything?
Yeah, I got a response back. We're trying to get the early release for the health insurance for January 1 for you guys in time for budget. The early renewal offer was slated for release the first week of August. They are requesting that we can get that earlier than that, but that's as close as we're probably gonna get, as a week early. I know that, I think you said July 19th through 20th. Yeah, I'll try to get it 2 weeks early. Appreciate it. Good.
You have anything?
Budget, 19.